Hey, it's me, TB, and today I'm going to be talking about my TBR for autumn. I'm not going to go over part of my TBR because it's just my TBR for the Atla Readathon, which I'm already like halfway through, I think, now. I will go ahead and preface this by saying my goal until like the next few months, until the end of the year, is to pretty much go through all the books I've had for a few years, never actually read or gotten around to reading. I want to read them now and decide whether or not I want to keep them or just get rid of them. Because there are a few books in this pile that are from 2013 or earlier that I've just never read. And in hindsight, I don't know why I got them because they would not have appealed to me in the first place, but who fucking knows. So first up we have Villette by Charlotte Bronte. Talked about this in my Books with Beautiful Covers video. Basically, this chick goes to become a governess of some place, and her life is forever changed. Typical Victorian era literature stuff. This is 600 pages or close to that, so it's pretty much going to be the biggest book I read this autumn. Well, hopefully. Next up, we have The Dragon and Other Stories by Yevgeny Zamyatin. Yevgeny is probably best known for writing We in 1920. It's pretty much a science fiction novel. We inspired other science fiction novels like 1984 and Brave New World, so you'll probably see elements of those if you ever go back to read We, which you should because it's really good. It's just a collection of short stories by the dude. I don't think he ever published another novel. I think most of his other works were either novellas or short stories. This is one of the collections he has. This has 14 or 15 stories inside of it, so I could probably read one story a day and get through it pretty easily. Next up is two books I want to reread because I haven't read them in close to 4 years, if not 5 years. And that's Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Because it's October and he's a monster. Why not read it? I forgot how tiny the font is in this. Jesus Christ, it's so tiny. And then The Crucible by Arthur Miller. All I know with this book is that they're the same witch trials, and I remember liking it whenever I was in high school. So I hope that I still like it as an adult. Next up is books that I bought back in 2013 or 2012 and I just never actually read for whatever reason. And first is Truly Madly Deadly. And basically, I read the back of this book just now, and the girl's and her boyfriend gets in a car accident, and the boyfriend dies. And then there's a note in her locker that says, "You're welcome." And she's like, someone knows that we weren't the perfect couple. And then this killer is stalking her now. So I guess it's a thriller, I'm assuming, which is fine with me. I think that this book is most likely out of these three that I'm actually going to enjoy it because it's a thriller, and it is a YA thriller. So I don't know how crazy things are gonna get. So next up I have Side Effects May Vary by Julie Murphy. Basically, this chick is diagnosed with leukemia, and she gets her best friend to take her on a journey to do everything she ever wanted to do in life, revenge and just be nice to people or whatever. And then just as she finishes her list, she goes into remission, and she feels bad about the revenge or something. I don't know. I can already tell this is made in 2012 or 2013 because it has that weird sick lit vibe whenever YA contemporaries are all about kids with horrible diseases or disorders or sicknesses, and then they're all I'll fall in love and that'll make me feel better. And then that weird era where people are obsessed with telling weird stories about people that are dying. It was a weird area. It was a weird era, not area. Can I just say this cost me almost $20? I don't know why I would spend $20 on a hardcover one. I know I don't like hardcover. I would never spend that much money on a book now, in general. So yeah, I feel like I could have saved myself $20 probably, and just went for the paperback whenever that was released for this instead. But it's too late now. I've owned this book for 3 years. The $20 doesn't even exist anymore probably. And last on the books I bought multiple years ago but I never read is Say What You Will by Kimmy McGovern. And basically this is a YA contemporary. These two friends are talking about their life and things that have affected them in life, and then they talk about everything but the most important thing, which you all know is that they're in love or whatever. So let's hope the writing is good. Again, I paid $20 for this. Not sure why I would spend $20 on a YA contemporary when I know I don't like them. But hey, let's try new things, I guess. It's also from this is also from the 2013 era, so let's hope it aged well. So next up, we have the 2 arcs I plan on reading during autumn, and probably anything else, any other arcs I get at the time. So first is The Furies by Katie Lowe. And basically in this book, a girl is new to school, and then one of the students turns up dead. And so our MC is trying to fit in with these girls, and it turns out this group of girls is very dark and evil or whatever. I have no idea what to expect, and I'm pretty sure this is a thriller, but I really like the cover. And I'm pretty sure this was released in the UK a year ago. I don't know why they took so long in the US debut, but whatever. This is apparently the author's debut novel, so I'm going in with tempered expectations because it is a debut, and debuts are never the best things in the world. So yeah. The next arc and the final book in my autumn TBR is A Violet Fire by Kelsey Quick. This is a upcoming vampire book coming out in December-ish. And basically in a Violet Fire, I can't talk today apparently. Humans are enslaved for their blood by vampires, and our protagonist wants to escape somehow. Yeah, typical Y stuff, I guess. So I'm interested because vampires have been dead for the past few years. So let's see how this goes. So yeah, that's my autumn TBR, and hopefully I read all of them. Hopefully. Assuming I don't get into any more readathons anytime soon. I should be able to do that. Fingers crossed, So yeah, thank you for watching.